Hello students. In this session of 22, we will be discussing on preparation of balance sheet. Okay. So here what happens, as you can see, this is a trial balance where clearly the balances of debit balances and credit balances are given. Now based on this information, we have to create balance sheet of the company. So here the company name is Vishal Limited Company and the trial balance has been given, and they are asking us to prepare balance sheet as per schedule 3 of Companies Act. So now one by one, if you look at the items on the debit side, these are all the items which we will be recording on the asset side of the liability. So that is the second part of the vertical balance sheet. So the first part comprising of equity and liabilities. Okay. So now let us look at the items on the debit side as to under which headings and subheadings these items are supposed to go. So now advance to employees. So this is a short term loan and advance. Okay, and then cash at bank also comes as cash and cash equivalents, which is on the asset sides. And then we have two items here, furniture and fixture and premises. These two items put together will be our fixed, under fixed assets it will be under tangible assets. Okay, this is the first non-current asset. Here these two items put together will be tangible assets, which is a subheading under the fixed assets. Then comes patents. Patents is an intangible asset. Next we have discount on issue of shares unwritten off. So this is a other current liability which appears on the equity and liability side of the balance sheet. Then comes trade receivables. Trade receivables, as it is, there is a subheading under the assets format where we have to record this balance, and then there we have advance tax. Advance tax can be recorded under the heading of other current assets because it is a tax which is paid in advance. Then 8% government bonds comes under investment subheading, which is under current assets. Then we have stock in trade. So stock in trade can be shown under the inventories. There is a subheading under current assets by the name inventories. This is where this item has to be shown. Next, now let us look at the credit parts of the credit balances in the trial balance. First we have equity share capital. This should be shown under the share capital. Then we have capital reserve. This amount should be shown under reserves and surplus. And loan from SBI. It is a long-term borrowing which is a non-current liability. And then there is a provision for employee welfare fund. So this is a long-term provision. Then we have proposed dividend. Proposed dividend is a short-term provision which comes under the current liabilities. Then we have short-term loan from the bank. So this is a short-term borrowing which again comes under current liabilities. Unpaid dividend. It is also a other current liability. Then profit and loss account, credit balance is there. This has to be merged with the capital reserve, which I will show in the workings. Then we have bills payable and sundry creditors. These two items should be added together and shown under trade payable. So now here if you look at the workings, as you can see, the P&L account credit balance and capital reserve should be added and shown under reserves and surplus. Like I told you, sundry creditors and bills payable should be added and shown under trade payables. Then premises and furniture and fixture should be added and shown under tangible fixed assets. Hello students. So under the asset side, this is how our items will appear. Now let us go on to the next illustration. See, in this illustration, it is a ledger balance. Here it is not a trial balance where they have given a debit and credit side. Just they have put all the items one by one and they have given us balances. Now as you can see friends, plant and machinery, it is a fixed tangible asset. 8% debenture, it is a investment. Employee provident fund, so any fund which we create, like last problem we saw welfare fund, here we are seeing provident fund, it is a long term provision. And we have securities premium, like you all know, securities premium should be shown under reserves and surpluses. Okay, that is under liability side. Cash at bank should be shown under cash, that is current asset. And then here actually we have 24,000 equity shares of 100 each, out of which only 50 rupees has been called up. So that is 12 lakh. It is a share capital. We have sundry creditors. Sundry creditors comes under trade payables. Loan given to the manager. Loan provided to the manager is a, it's a short term provision. It is a short term provision. Then deposit with ICICI Bank. So these are what? These are our um, investments. And then we have prepaid insurance. Then there is immovable property, that is of 10 lakh rupees. And then public deposit. Public deposit comes under long term borrowings. Then we have provision for tax. Any provisions which we make for tax is a short term provision. Draft on hand again should be added with cash at bank and shown under cash and bank balances. Bills receivable should be shown under trade receivable. Then brokerage on issue of shares. So whenever a brokerage on issue of shares is a other non-current asset. And then we have bank overdraft, which is a short-term borrowing. Security deposit is a long-term loan and advance. Then we have trademarks. Trademarks is an intangible asset. So now here if you look at the workings for the share capital, only 50 rupees has been called for 24,000 shares, that is 12 lakh. And then long term borrowings, we have debentures and public deposit. Plant and machinery and immovable property put together both come up for tangible assets, tangible fixed assets. Then cash and cash equivalent, that is cash in hand and draft hand. So this is how our equity side of the balance sheet appears. And this is our asset side. A loan given to the manager is shown here as short term loan and advance. Okay, so this is how we have to prepare our balance sheet.